Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Prison Architect! It's the version 2 preview edition, and I have now had my coffee. Ooh, a little bit of a death there. I've now had my coffee, so hopefully I'll be a little less cranky about the, shall we say, user interface deficiencies that can be present in Prison Architect. So I'm going to go ahead and develop an extra prison block area over here, and what I've decided to do is I'm going to get a staff door right there. And this is just going to become a staff-only hallway. My prisoners won't be able to clean that, but that's going to be fine. And I'm going to put, for now, this is just going to be a jail door here, so we have an easy way in and out. And another one over here, but those are going to be removed later on. Well, this will probably just be replaced by a staff door, and that's okay. And then we've got a decent amount of money. We're going to go ahead and grab some foundation here, and I'm going to drag out an area kind of like this. This is going to be the new yard, because our yard is actually fairly crowded. What? Blocked? Really? Doesn't let you drag over the existing one? Oh, that's kind of annoying. All right. Okay, another slight UI deficiency. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have another sip of coffee. Everything's gonna be fine. Just chill out. So yeah, while the previous episode is one you guys saw yesterday, for me it was half an hour to an hour ago. All right. So that's going to be developed there, and we may go out a little bit further. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And what I would like to do is get another, effectively sort of another couple of these max security blocks in here. I'm not quite sure we'll have the space for exactly that. We'll see. We'll see what we can fit in. We might go with a slightly different layout for some of the things, and that's going to be okay. And then as well as I'd like to have another medium security dormitory. That way we can keep having people on separate schedules for the canteen and for the yard over here. Actually, we probably want to put another door over here. Can you double up on doors? It's something I mean, I like the large jail doors. I mean, actually, why not just have a large jail door that's always unlocked over here? That's probably better. Dun, dun, dun. Eat, sleep, lock up. Lock up. Oh, we don't actually have... I should get rid of that. Oh! That's vaguely annoying. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. I was just going to say that I don't have any protective custody prisoners anymore, which means that my regime over here doesn't let me... I can't, change or delete the protective custody list. But it still shows up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab Becker over here. We're going to set him to protective custody, which presumably will give me... There we go. And I cancel that, and then I'm going to grab Becker and say, actually, never mind, that was a mistake. You're back on normal security. There we go. So then that gets trimmed down. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm not going to yell. God, it gets so frustrating sometimes. This is not what I want it to be. I'm happy I'm catching it now. Just realizing what I actually want it is that. Like that. There we go. Oh man, look at the blood. Look at the blood. How many people do we have in the infirmary? Where's my infirmary? Over here. Quite a few, including some guards. I still have 2 doctors, yeah. They're probably dragging people to the morgue or doing something like that. I'll probably want another infirmary over here if I can fit it in. As such, I'm going to preemptively get an extra doctor. Because honestly, an extra doctor, it looks like it won't hurt because our doctors are wandering all over the place. Anyway, we got a lot of injuries happening. There you go, let people in and out of that. Work, lock up, sleep. This seems like a good time for a shakedown. We're going to go ahead and do that. I don't think it's been very long since the last shakedown, but I don't think it would be a bad idea either. Okay, we haven't lost anyone since the last time. We're still at 100 normal guards and 12 max sec. It's going to keep our guards very busy for a while. Yeah, I don't think it's been that long since the last time. But I don't know, we've brought in a lot of boxes. Oh, there's no metal detector here. That seems like a mistake. I mean, we do have a few of them scattered all over the place, but it does seem like the mailroom must be an intake of contraband. I mean, it's not stolen from. It's like sourced. We're not really getting the info here. Wait. There's something going on in parole room as well, but I guess if people do come in, we don't have metal detectors there, that's fine. This parole room's got to be redone at some point because it's redonkulous. That's because I thought we'd be able to cram a lot of these tables in one pearl room, which is not the case, and just the size of the requirements for the pearl room makes that very awkward. We'll probably just build a new set somewhere else and then redo this room as something else, maybe an extra classroom or a separate workshop. We'll see how it goes. Bit of a kerfuffleage there. So again, I don't like the fact that I have to go to this from time to time and check this. I feel like a gang takeover that has happened should show up on the main map. Because otherwise you don't find out until you start trying to build, which is a bit awkward. Alright, meanwhile over here, no one's going to be able to get in and out of this without some doors. That's going to be a hallway for sure. So I will set that up there at the very least. And then we'll get the rest going soon after that. Big area here done. I'm not going to start putting down lights yet. This power station, we are... How much money we got? So before I start doing anything else, because I can find myself falling into a trap here, I'm going to make sure we've got max capacitors over here. And it's probably going to power this block over here, because this one is really at capacity. We've got a tiny bit of room left over here, but most likely we're going to develop an extra prison block or two over here. In fact, it would be very easy to do, but I'm not sure about adding more demand on this canteen quite yet. Although we did just build this one. You know, it might be quite tolerable, actually. I don't like this layout. I really like this layout. I think this is like the winning move. The only winning move is to not to play. No, that's something else. I guess I could do that. I mean, I won't be mirroring it, but it might not be a terrible idea to get started on that. So again, if let's say I use the like the shower tool here. So this is going to be the internal width is 21. So I actually need I would need a foundation that's 22 over here, because we've already got this wall. So I need the 21 internal plus the one external wall, 22. And we got quite a bit of space over here, actually. And yes, you need entrances. So again, we will go with the large jail door. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We need that there. And 1, 2, 3, and the fourth for the wall over there. Lovely. Another max sec block. So again, a little bit more demand on the canteen, but I think we're okay. If we still have food problems, what I could do is bring down the quantity of food offered to the prisoners. Right. I know why that happened. That's kind of legit. But why don't you go ahead and demolish those walls, because that would be dumb. We may actually end up having to reinstall a foundation over here. I don't know if that'll count as being foundation. No, I think it does. I think you need a foundation. I'm actually not sure. All right, so this is all internal now, which is great. So I'm actually going to replace this door with a staff door, and we'll actually have to think of a better layout. And this can actually just get dismantled completely, as can these walls, because that's all sealed in, which is great. I need to probably make sure that my deployment over here, that goes back to being staff only. Lovely. No access, and it'll get there. And then I'm going to staff only that and that. So I'm just going to put, I guess I could have just locked it open. But as I say, I'm going to put a staff door for now, and then we'll figure out exactly where this opening will go at some point. But I'm actually going to focus on finishing this first, because it'll be quite a bit easier than working out some of the details. I suppose it might be time to crank out the planning tool, actually. So, all right, we know that these blocks, if we want this, it's 21 wide. How tall is it? And I can't just drag and find out. Planning tool, there's not like a measurement tool. If I drag out a wall, will it tell me the height? Okay, we'll do that. So that's 26 meters internally. So internally, oh no, sorry, I counted wrong. I want to count the shower as well. 30. So it's 30 by 21 internally. So do I have 30 by 21? So I'm just measuring out the internal space here. So it's not actually a wall. The wall will go outside of that. So there's enough for one, but that's all. I can go a single wide, or I can extend this by another pair of these rows, which would mean an internal size of 10 meters. There's going to be an outside wall here, so it's like 10 meters to there. So in actuality, Autosave, autosave, autosave. In actuality, this is where our walls would go. So we'd basically have one of these, but it would have 3 of these hallways in it. Space here becomes a little bit awkward, but it's not that bad. Space here is large enough for, say, some offices or a bunch of parole spots. That would certainly work. And we could fit dormitory over here. Could fit all kinds of different things over here as well. I think that's probably decent. But again, I will focus on this. I'm just waiting for that to finish. Now, I could also just make this longer, or I could build the whole thing sideways. I mean, then I lose the ability to copy and paste my existing design. Where the frack are you guys going? You bastards. You come to challenge one of these places? Is that what's happening? I bet you it is. I bet you this is a takeover. Do I need to load this with a bunch of guards? We have a bunch of idle guards. Everyone, get in there. Everyone, behave yourselves. At some point, I should just target all the gang members and kill them. It's the easy solution to the problem. All right, these can be lock open. Lock open. There we go. This is the takeover attempt right here. Free fire. We don't put up with that shit. The death counter going up. Ah. Now, that's 2 days in a row, right? That we got the deaths. And I should have the loss condition turned on, so I suspect we'll be getting a phone call very soon that this will not do. Meh. Suppose I don't have to rush to make the free fire go on. Let's take a look. Did we defend this place, though? We did defend this place. And we don't have any guards assigned. I'm going to keep, like, 4 guards in there at all times. That'll probably help. Okay, meanwhile, over here, I am going to use the quick build tool, clone tool. And build this way. So I just did internally, right? Actually, let me grab the leftmost wall, because then what I can do is drop this down like that. That way, that looks right. And just leave the room for the shower at the bottom, which, yeah, right. Our size here isn't quite the same. I actually kind of need to extend it out a little further, because I want 3 wide for the shower, right? Yeah, I think we will do that. So I'll have to update the foundation there. That's okay. Let me go ahead and do that now. Let's say that what I want is that. That might leave a wall there. Hold on. Yeah, I think it will. Like this. Yes, this is what I want. And that should make the proper shower width for over here. Still a bit of kerfuffling going on, but it's fine. You know, the advantage of shooting so many people is fewer injuries. More deaths. Oh, they were trying to take over the common room. That will not stand. All right, I'm hoping that, you know, keeping a proper guard presence in these areas will shut down some of these takeover attempts. Although, shut them down how? I don't know. Maybe if we have more guards already in position, we don't have to turn on free fire. Lots of people being punished. Interesting, the gang leader's not being punished. Maybe the gang leader got killed. That would be great. This is the grid that's got a little bit of capacity left, which is great. So what I'm going to do is bring you down there. And down to right around there. And same thing here. This is the green grid. Yes, it is. So we can bring you down to there. And the large water pipe is going to come down to actually there. And there. Did it actually connect over here? Yeah, I did. Okay. So wait for some of that. These cells will become valid even before the toilets get enabled here. I don't know if I set the max sec only now. I don't know if that'll stick or not, but we'll give it a try. Get a guard going. Raise our capacity, so we'll get another big bunch of intake. I mean, we're already going to intake some people to replace the ones who died. I don't know how that happened. Oh, slabs have already been taken care of. Excellent. I don't think gang members work, and I don't think they take classes. I think during the work schedule, they just do the free time or lockdown bit. I don't think gang members work, which is not great, because that definitely reduces the, yeah, with all the recruitment and everything like that. Like, should I just go and... I wonder if only gang leaders can recruit. So I guess you could lock them up, but then you get the whole gang leader punish thing, and then the gang members rise up, so then we shoot them. So then there are fewer gang members. So the problem starts to solve itself, right? Maybe? Question mark? I'm actually kind of tempted to play around with that. Because our gangs are quite large. And it's probably because, you know, I've been letting them basically get away with that kind of nonsense. So I don't have anything taken over now. Should I make this into a yard already? I guess. I'll have to keep a guard member there. But it's probably a good idea to do that. So let me get some lights. And then like a couple in the middle here. Something like that. I think I want to get rid of the trees. I think I'm going to go and put down like a concrete floor in here. No? Paving stones, because it's outdoors. Right, paving stones is what I want. Get rid of these trees. That's going to be okay. And then this is going to be a yard. Like so. And oh, we've lost some guards. We'll keep a couple of guards in there. But yeah, we had 100. There we go. Replace them. Money's still okay. That's coming in here. Actually, we're good, so I can grab the quick build tool. Now I just need to grab the internal ones because we don't need an external wall anymore. There. Yeah, we've cut tons of money. Good. Oh, no, I'm looking at my income. I'm looking at my cash flow as opposed to my actual money. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have an intake in an hour that's going to give us 30 grand. We'll be fine. So did that break any deployments? No, because I think it's internal to a block. Because this doesn't count as a sub room. And more deaths. Whoa, including a dead guard. Did you kill a guard? Yeah, get arrested, punk. Gang member. Expert fighter, fearless, extremely deadly. So this is a, like, legendary prisoner. So we may want to start considering a Supermax block. Actually, what if this were a Supermax block? This whole area here. Its own kitchen, private yard. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Although, they're probably more likely than anything else. Oh, right underway. Bang up. All the good guys. Go away. Oh, it's the medium security people that are rioting. Keys getting loose. Tasers. So they're probably stealing a bunch of that stuff. Alright, we can release the bang up. But I think we're going to have to do another shakedown or response here. Make sure no one's taken anything. So do I move this block to this corner here? Line up the staff door with one of our hallways. Make it a max sec area. Yeah, they'll need their own canteen. Probably a psychiatrist's office over here. Maybe a little mini church or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Alright, search all the things, which is going to slow things down. Oh, we did get our intake. Like that. And we want a room, shower, jabam, and object, shower heads. That, oops. Nice autosave. People are being loud, but there's no rioting. It sounds almost like there's rioting, but... Lots of shower heads over here. Great. And then we need some small pipes. Like that, and for all the toilets as well. Lots of construction jobs queued up. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to have to right-click to cancel that because it was going to be too bad. But as long as you're still dragging, you can right-click to cancel your current drag. At least that doesn't break anything. And water should be able to reach all of those places, so that should be good. Still got a guard allocated to that, or we should. Finish the shakedown. We probably need more guard bodies over here. Our gimp's pretty good, actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's move ourselves up to, like, 125 for now. We're still going to have to, like, pay a bunch for tasers. Guards are a lot more expensive than it looks because of the body armor, and then the tasers. So we do have to be on guard for that. So I guess if this is going to be max sec, I'm going to want to put a proper prison door here again. On the max sec, and the max sec schedule, does it matter? Well, if I make a security checkpoint here that is staff only, then even if the rest of the prison is shared, I don't think the max sec people can wander out to get there. Because they won't be allowed through the 2 choke points, which is going to be here and there. Now, these are not the strongest doors in the world. People might try to smash through there. It's also a lot easier to steal a key to access one of those, but I think it's going to be fine. 125 guards. Actually, should be good for now. I mean, when our prison size goes up more, I'll probably go up to 150 guards. Bit of a fight here. Oh, someone has probably denied their parole. Poor guy. Poor Alex. I know, you want your freedom. You get upset when you turn down. All right, guards in here. Yeah, that is entirely what I'm going to do. So, a little security checkpoint. Like that, like that. Like that, like that. And we'll make sure there's a guard, like, always deployed here so that they can open the door, because it's going to be an annoying, like, slowdown. Plus, it makes sense to have the security checkpoint guarded 100% of the time. Okay, so that's in place. So then what we do is we go deploy staff only there, and we leave a guard there. And we should probably give him some light. And I mean, I guess we're going to want light in the hallway regardless. There we go. Lots of fighting all over. People are cranky. Gang members furious. Leaders being punished. Tough. Let's shoot some gang members again. I just leave the button on all the time. This is how it works, guys. Okay, none of our people have died yet. So presumably what we're doing is we're trimming down the number of gang members right now. Might be trimming down some of our guards, too. Does water drip through here? Yeah, I think it does. I think the water goes through diagonally. So can we put a drain under the shower? Oh, we can. Good. So let's do that. Shakedown underway. Tensions are still high. There's actually going to be... There's going to be a lot of fighting for the next little while the gang leader gets punished. I'm going to drop a couple more janitors in here. There's a lot of blood around for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, we lost one of our actual guards. Try to keep that at 125 here. Got to finish the shakedown. Nearly there. How's the intelligence map for gangs? Excellent. We're fine. It's not lit up at all, which is interesting. I think people keep making plays for this. I'm wondering if we should get, like, a bunch more guard towers over here. That's probably not a bad idea. And the guard towers do, by default, warning shot first, which presumably gives a suppressed debuff. And if they refuse to be suppressed, then they shoot to kill. It will have to deal with another kitchen, but I'm willing to bet that power station can handle that. All right, we'll turn off the free fire. That's coming along nicely. Still gotta wait for all the water to be hooked up, but we've got some extra capacity, which is nice. And yeah, we're gonna supermax that up. So, cancel you. How much money do I have? Not quite enough to build the next block, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Save that up. I think we've got, oh yeah, the offshore tax haven finished. That's great. You know, the Supermax people could get stuck in tiny little cells. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Is there a way to find out if I've got the loss condition turned on? I mean, sure I would have. Because I like, you know, losing is fun. That's the point. It just feels like, shouldn't I have gotten a warning by now? Like, hey, you should probably stop killing quite so many prisoners. I don't know. Maybe we just haven't gone extreme enough. We gotta go extreme edition of murdering prisoners. Well, no, we don't murder them. They rise up and start fighting, and then just let my guards defend themselves with lethal force as often as possible. Because reasons. So that's there. Oh, we did not no lights in the shower. Objects. Light. That's probably good. You're just waiting for some pipes to be installed, which is happening now while things are really, really, really messy. Yards. These guards are defending a yard that has no real purpose. That's okay. You're repairing that door. Oh, and then we need to reinstall metal detectors over here. Metal, metal, metal. Metal over here. Da, da. And that's got that. That's good. And we need to make sure that the electrical cable goes to right there, which will hook that up. Okay. Well, thanks for watching another episode, folks. Yeah, we're going to get a Supermax wing. It's going to be awesome. We got that. So there's not going to be a dormitory over here. We're definitely not going to dormitory up the Supermax people. But we need the extra space because they're going to need to make, we're going to need to make sure they've got access to all their services, so that they don't have to go into the rest of the prison as much as possible. I mean, they can't go to the rest of the prison, so we're just going to make sure that they can still, you know, hopefully not riot too hard. I don't think we're going to bother with the classroom over there, although a chapel probably makes a lot of sense. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.